Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, A Good Measure Cakes. Today we're going to be diving into this beautiful 4-inch mini birch tree cake. So we're going to start out with 3 4-inch cakes. I've already cut them and leveled them. We're going to place them on our turntable. You want to be very careful when spreading buttercream on these small cakes because it's very fragile. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some shelf liner though to put underneath this cake to keep it from slipping and sliding all over the place. And because this cake was a little fragile, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Now that I have my cake chilled and ready to be iced for a second time, I'm going to go ahead and do that here. I did not intend to put any buttercream on top because we're going to be adding a different color on that. So that's why you see me kind of scraping it off and adding it to the side. So right now I'm just gonna get that to be as smooth as I can and then move on to the next part. So normally for your second coat, you want to pile on the buttercream and you're gonna smooth it out evenly with your bench scraper. But this time, because we're going for the tree bark type texture, I'm going to use these upward motions with my spatula to create that, and all the little specks that you see from the crumb coat that are seeping through, it's working for me as opposed to against me in this cake. And so as you can see, these are the strokes that I was going for right here. So now I'm just going to take this cake and set it aside as we work on our buttercream for the top of it. So I just created this color. I had some leftover buttercream. It was blue and I just added some brown and black to it to give it a bit of a darker color. If you want to try a lighter color, you can definitely do that, but this is what I had and I was okay with it. So I'm just going to spread it across the top, and I'm not going to smooth around the edges because I still want it to have that tree like texture. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Now I'm going to take this toothpick to create the aging lines in a tree. And just going around in a circle, making that nice little swirl is going to give that to you. Now I'm just going to add some little lines to give it that cracking effect because it's such an old birch tree. So you're just going to use that same toothpick, cleaning it off as you go, ensuring that you don't spread the buttercream within the line. just creating the cracks however you see fit. It's up to you. Each tree is different, so do your thing, girl. And I'm just expanding it onto the outside of the cake. And now I'm going to take my black food coloring and a very fine paintbrush and create the lines that you see on a birch tree. So as you can see it turning, you'll be able to see some of the lines on the side of the tree. And just like that, we have some cute little lines. So now I am just taking that same food coloring and creating like those little holes that you see in the cake. So I'm just kind of dabbing it on there, and with the buttercream and the food coloring combination, it like works absolutely perfect together, as you can see, just like that. And I also went ahead and added some black food coloring in those lines, the cracked lines on the top of the cake, to give it that shadowy effect. And this is what it looks like once I'm done with all of those little accents. So now I'm going to create a heart, and it's going to look like it's engraved in the tree. You know, when you were younger, or if you knew someone in your family that did it, they carved their names on a tree to just signify their love to one another. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to carve out this heart, and then I'm going to use some black food coloring, which you're going to see in just a minute, to kind of outline it just like you did the top of the tree. And then I'm going to carve out our initials. My husband's name is Reggie and I'm Amanda, and so that's what I'm going to do. And just like that, I am done. Now I wanted to add a little bit more of a pop on top of it, so I decided to create this his and her duck set and added it on top. If you guys want to see a video for that, just comment that down in the section below, and also let me know how I measured up. Until next time, bye.